What's going on, chat? As y'all can see by the title, today's episode is over being nonchalant. Now, unless you're genuinely living under a rock, you know what this term means. It's almost like on the internet we try to embody it as like a characteristic of ourselves. And I'm here to tell y'all, if y'all haven't realized already, nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're nonchalant. And I can say this by literal experience, right? Because I'll fiddle on my phone for literal 20 minutes staring at the same story or the same video, nitpicking every last thing, trying to figure out, how somebody else is going to perceive what I'm saying or how somebody else is going to perceive what I'm posting. When at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Everybody has their own thing going on in life. You being all mysterious and closed off, that does nothing. It brings no value. You know what I'm saying? If anything, folks are finna wonder where you're at. So instead of being closed off, closed-hearted, I want to let y'all know that it's okay to care. You know what I'm saying? There's like a fine line between caring and really not caring. Because you shouldn't care what nobody else has to think. But you should also be a caring person. You know, God put us on this planet to love others. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be yourself. Be you. Right? Literally embody your most authentic self. I'm not coming over here and preaching to y'all, but genuinely, what I think about a lot of the time, and I gotta say it's in part to reading that Think and Grow Rich book, but what I think about a lot of the time is how many great people the world has missed out on out of fear of how they're perceived by others. I don't know if I explained that the best way, but to bring it down into simpler terms, how many greats over the course of human history or humankind, how many greats have ceased to make a name for themselves because they were worried about what the next person may think? You know, as I'm reading this book, I'm reading about all kinds of amazing guys, right? I don't really know their character. I can't really call them amazing, but guys who have accomplished amazing things. I could say that. And, you know, in that version of the book, it brings up people like MLK Jr. and, you know what I'm saying? It brings up inventors like Henry Ford and Andrew Carnegie. All these great men who stared adversity down in the face and kept going, kept pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? And I'll preach that message forever. You know what I'm saying? Push harder, keep going. You know, they don't define their failure as little missteps or little pebbles in the road because they know the rest of it is smooth sailing. If you stop the car every time you hit a pothole or hit a bump, you'll never get to where you're going. And I want to consider how many inventors are out there, how many preachers are out there, pastors, motivational speakers, how many teachers and amazing doctors and content creators and business owners. How many of y'all are really out there but too afraid to step up because of what friends, family, peers, any external force may think. I'm talking to you right now to tell you, take your power back. It's okay to be you. You don't gotta be closed off. You can be you. You can care. You can be weird. It doesn't matter. Promise, I'm not finna look at you no differently. You being your authentic self. I'll be real with you, like, it's kind of hard to speak for everybody, but I can say for me personally, I respect that a lot more than somebody who puts on a mask and fakes their existence. You know what I'm saying? You have one shot on this earth. You got one shot on this earth. And eternity awaits on the other side, so what's the point of not chasing your dreams now? Make a difference, help people. Be you. Motivate others to be better. That's what I got for y'all today, man. Cut the nonchalance out, bro. It was cool while it was trendy, you know what I'm saying, but it's dead now. Post the video. Start the business. Burn the boats. Try something new. Be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely be you. Love others. Help others. Keep God first. That's how you win. That's genuinely how you win. Because how can you lose? You know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely think about it. How can you lose if you got your foot on the pedal and you're doing it for you? Not doing it for anybody else. Not doing it to get other people to perceive you some type of way. Genuinely do it for you. Dude, I be feeling uncomfortable talking to the camera a lot of the time. But I'm still doing it because I know this is something I love to do. Right? I notice like a lot of the time, even whenever I'm vlogging or I'm trying to talk to the camera, I'm looking away. Like I'm looking at every other thing because it intimidates me. But why? Why does it intimidate me? Because I'm scared of how others will perceive me. Why am I worried about the stutter that I say or something misinterpreted? Why am I worried about that? Because I simply care too much. And the funniest part is I act like I don't. I'm a human being. You're a human being. We care. Right? We care. But a lot of the time, we care about the things subject to us. We're not too worried about what Jamie's doing over here and what John's doing over here. Like it doesn't matter, right? So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Be you. Don't live life for nobody else, except for God, of course. That's how you win. Y'all stay blessed, man. I love y'all. Guess I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.